Hello there and welcome to this week's Hobby Streak Week. Today we start with day 2266. But as ever, I finished last week's with my weekly roleplay. Again, we were playing Dungeons & Dragons, the Tyranny of Dragons scenario, and I managed to critical kill a boss with a hit of 73 with my little Tabaxi rogue, which felt good, but at the same time kind of was a little bit anticlimactic. So, yeah, I do apologise for that. However, this week proper, we're going to crack on with these ghostbusting orcs. I really can't wait to paint these guys, or finish painting these guys. They're some of my favourite models that I own. I love orcs, I love ghostbusters, and this is brilliant. But however, I do need to finish painting the teeth on this Kang or android body model, because I completely forgot to do them until halfway through last night when we were playing roleplay. Then I jumped straight onto the ghost-busting orcs, or human-busting orcs, finishing off their flight suits, and then I started to paint their areas that needed to be black with some black. However, after I finished 4 of them, I noticed I had a big problem with the actual boss. I don't know how I managed to miss it, because he sprayed. I've actually somehow, somewhere along the line, I must have done it when I was cleaning, I pinged off his finger. No, like I said, no idea when it happened, but obviously happened before I sprayed these guys up. So I'm going to have to fix that, because I definitely am not going to be finding that finger, because I did those guys quite a while ago, so that finger is definitely gone up the Hoover. So I tried my best to sculpt a new one. I am dreadful at sculpting. I don't do conversions, because I'm not very good at it. But I'm going to try my best to make a tiny little finger. I think I did okay. I think it looks fine for what it is. I'm going to get covered up and painted anyway. So fingers crossed that it dries well and it looks alright. After that error though, I then went ahead and continued with the Octo 1, just adding the red, and then I hit a wash wall, but I only had 5 minutes left anyway, so I thought I'd leave it there. However, despite today's monumental cock-up, I'm perfectly happy with the way things are going. I really still love these models. Can't wait to get them finished. Hopefully they'll be finished by the end of the week. Throughout the evening, I also put together the Vespid Stingwings from the... Stingwings! Oh, goodness me, from the Hive Storm box set. Today is day 2267, and more work on the Ghostbusting Orcs. Naturally, the first thing I did was finish off the black on the last orc. I'm quite happy with the way the finger looks. It's not like amazing or anything, but it's I think it's well hidden, and because it's black as well, it hides it even better. However, I didn't really do much else today other than silver. There's a reason why I don't like batch painting, and it's because I get really bored painting the same color, and these guys have got a lot of silver, so it's just basically lots and lots of silver all the way through until I did that null. I also went back to the black as well to change some of the backpacks. I felt they need to be a little more ghostbusty, and originally I was going to do more silver, but I thought no, I need to add some black here and there on each of the backpacks. And there we go, after 2 solid hours, it barely looks like I've done anything. So, thankfully, that's the majority of the large work out of the way, so tomorrow I'll start cracking on properly. In the afternoon, the weather was kind of nice outside, so I decided to spray up some more miniatures for the Hive Storm and other kill team stuff, because I really want to start cracking on with that stuff. Today is day 2268, and work continues on these awesome ghost-busting orcs. I'm not going to get them finished, obviously, but I am going to get them very close to being finished. Hopefully they should be finished by Friday. Fingers crossed. I'm normally always wrong with that sort of prediction, so maybe I can finally beat it. I finished off the not Pro-On packs. I finished off the backpacks with the blacks and the silvers. All that out of the way, my next port of call was for the straps, which I decided to paint, well, as the Ghostbusters colour, so it's a nice Death World forest. And then I started working on their skin. You'll notice I haven't done any maths yet, because I'm going to do them all together, including the ghosts. That way, they'll all have some sort of uniformity. That's not a word. But anyway, after that, while that wash was drying, I should say, I then started work on their little badges. I hit a wash wall with that, but I looked at the clock, and didn't realise I'd actually gone slightly over time. And yeah, that's as far as we got. Really happy with the way they're coming. Really love these models. Absolutely fantastic. Puppets of War. Today is day 2269. I'm going to get more work done on these ghostbusting orcs. I'm not going to get them finished today, but they are going to get very close to the end. So I'm super pumped about that. It was pretty much just all the green. Really all the straps, all the skin, and things like that. I didn't really get any further into it, so all the details and the minor things will have to wait tomorrow. I also did the insides of their mouths as well. I do have to say once again that these models are really, really fantastic. They are from a company called Puppets of War. Very good company. You can get either you can either pay them to make the resin models for you, or you can buy the STL. So you should, if you have a look on their website, you should do whatever feels best for you. I wholly recommend them. They're really good. They've got like a Doc Brown Weird Boy and a DeLorean, which I'm really looking forward to purchasing at some point in the future after I finish these guys. That probably won't be till next year, though. In the meantime, these guys should get finished tomorrow. Well, almost finished. Obviously, the bases will be the last thing to do, and they'll have to dry. Today is day 2270, and I am going to get the ghostbusting orcs finished. I'll start on their bases. However, I'm not going to quite get them completely done. Because I need the bases to dry, which will take a little while, and I don't have enough time to finish them off. So as I said, yesterday is pretty much nothing but detailing work. Today I've really enjoyed painting these guys, so they are really, really phenomenal. I can't emphasize how fun and cool these guys are. Would 100% recommend them to anyone. I have to say, one of my favourite models that I've actually got from this collection is this little Slimer Squig. I think he's really cool. I absolutely love him to bits. Once I've done with the Ghostbusting Orcs as far as I can, again, just the bases left to do, I then moved on to Orkto 1 and continued with the red, but by the time I finished the red, I was completely out of time. And then tomorrow, it's going to be an absolute nightmare to start painting all the other colours on this Orkto 1. There's so much sort of stuff on the top. There's so many bits of gubbins and things like that that I'm going to have to take a long, hard look at what I need to do and then try and get it done as best I can. So yeah, very happy with the way the Ghostbusters have come out. Really love them. Fantastic models. Highly recommend them. Puppets of War, remember. And Orkto 1 is also from them. It's also a lovely, fantastic model. Today is day 2271, and I'm going to continue with Orkto 1, but first thing I'm going to do is finish off the bases for the ghostbusting orcs. It's just a matter of a quick dry brush with some grey cere, and then painting the rims black, and that was it. They're done. Absolutely love them. Really happy with them. Some of my favourite models in my collection. Then I went back to work on Orkto 1, and as I was painting the silver areas, it suddenly dawned on me that I actually need to paint the windows. So I took a break from that, got out the Abaddon Black and started painting all those tiny little gaps in the window, so then I could paint it silver later. However, because it's a Saturday, I don't really have enough time to do it all, so I'm only going to get a little bit, sort of a little ways into it before I have to stop. So yes, that's the Ghostbusting Orcs finished. Absolutely love them, as I said. Some of my favourite models. Really, really lovely. Again, Puppets of War, if you want to find out where they're from. Highly recommend them. And Orkto 1 is well on the way. Can't wait to crack into him or it more tomorrow. Today is 2272, and I'm going to get some more work done on Orkto 1. However, as the clocks went back in the UK yesterday and I was a little bit bored, I also decided to sort of get the dry brushing done for the Tyranids ready for the slap chop that I'll be doing probably at the end of the week. So we're back to today. I just spent most of the day painting silver on Orkto 1. There's a lot of silver stuff that needs to be painted, so I cracked on with that. And once I finished with that, I gave it a wash with some Nuln oil, so that was as far as I could get with Orkto 1 today, which is a bit of a shame, because I'm really loving painting this model. Absolutely fantastic model. Really, 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 really happy with these guys. I can't emphasize enough, and I won't stop talking about it, even though you're probably sick of me talking about it. So while that wash dried, I needed something else to do naturally, and I thought, you know what, I'm close to the end of October, so I really should get back to cracking on with the Marvel Zombie stuff. So I broke out the Rhino for the Spider-Man add-on pack. I think it was for the add-on pack. I can't remember. There's so much stuff. I can't remember where it came from. However, immediately hit a wash wall with him. Painted him grey with some Mechanica Standard Grey, then gave him a wash, and that's as far as I got. I've got half an hour left, but I don't really want to start another project, and both things are still wet, so I think I'm just going to call it today. This week's been a pretty enjoyable week for painting. I absolutely loved painting what I've painted so far. Really love these orcs. I really can't stop talking about them. They're fantastic. Again, Puppets of War, check them out. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely love their stuff. If you've made it this far into the video and you want to see more, and you want to see the paint guides for these things coming up, give the channel a subscribe. And, well, I'll see you on the next video. Thank you again so much for watching, and goodbye for now.